Welcome back, friends and subscribers. Today we're doing the secrets guide for Heides Tower of Flame. But how did I get here? Well, let's find out. So from Majula, it's straight down here. Straight down the steps. And all the way to this. That's the tricky bit. The rest is easy peasy. And here we are. Now it's worth just running past him and grabbing the bonfire ASAP. So, before we head off, I'm just going to mention the things I will not cover in this video. See that item right there that is protected by that giant? That is just the Divine Blessing, so there's no really any urgent rush to get that. Another thing is, you'll notice the dragon up here, and you may have worked out that that's a bridge behind the dragon. Well, that contains, Dragon Slayer, Ornstein. That's the boss fight that's in there. And after you defeat the boss, that gives you access to a brand new covenant. The blue sentinels. Those guys, basically, people that are in the way of the blue, like me right now. If I was invaded by a red, then the blue sentinels would come into my world and help me kill the red phantom. So, a very noble covenant indeed. So, you might want to join that. Also, another thing is that dragon that's up there, that only has one life, okay? Now, just off the top of my head, I think he drops a sublime bone dust, which works like a firekeeper soul. You burn it in the fire in Firelink Shrine, and it makes your Estas Flask go to +1. In the old version of the game, that corpse over there, that was where you used to get the sublime bone dust, but there was no dragon. So I have a funny feeling they changed it. Anyway, this is quite a short level, so I'm just going to show you quickly the secrets and then the NPC, and then after that I'm actually going to show you the way to No Man's Wharf. As you can see, I found a random summon on the way. Oh, and this treasure here. So, that's not the sublime bone dust, obviously, as you know. But it used to be. Now, you have to kill this knight. Because once you kill these, the switch comes up. Pull the switch, and then in the background you'll notice that lever is, the platform is coming up. There is another one. After you kill the 3 knights in this room, it's mainly the middle one that actually triggers it, but anyway, you pull this, and this raises up the next piece of the platform. Now, whatever you do, do not forget to get the treasure in this chest. Those of you that played Demon Souls will be familiar with this ring, or certainly one like it. But now, your troubles of being dead and losing too much health are, well, they're not over, but they're certainly a lot easier than it was with that ring. And that's pretty much the secrets for this area, folks. It really was that quick. Summon the NPC, why not? Take on the boss, and then get the actual NPC for miracles upstairs. I mean, obviously we could have came down to this area much earlier in the game, and this fight would have been, I dare say, a lot more difficult, but, you know, it's nice to have a good, nice little easy boss fight every now and again. Up the staircase here. Light the bonfire, and we're ready to talk to our NPC.
Where are you from?
So after you speak to her enough times, she will actually move on to Majula. She'll start saying stuff about needing to meet more gullible people, basically. So she will be in the tunnel that we actually walked down to get here from Majula. She'll be there, and she will actually let us pay money to move a contraption to then reveal a brand new location from that point, which will take us up to Huntsman's Corpse. But anyway, the point is that we now have miracles, and we could go to Huntsman's Corpse if we wanted to, or we could head off to No Man's Wharf, which we are headed to right now. Little item here. There is some treasure here. Let's go this way first. Sublime bone dust, lovely. It's almost worth going back to Majula right now just to hand that in, but I'm gonna wait. Now we'll go this way. I know it's tempting, but it's not worth a branch of yore. Yes, I know you're curious to see what's behind that statue, so I've loaded in another character and we're doing some bonus footage. Let's go find out. Wakey wakey, sleepyhead. Oh, there's a mastodon there. They never actually used to have this area in the old one blocked. Do you know what mastodons don't like? Lightning. But their shield is super resistant to lightning, funnily enough. Fair enough. Estas Flask Shard. Okay, so it is actually pretty good loot after all. But I think there might be an armor set as well along here. Yes, the night set, yeah, for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get as excited as anybody else for an Estus Flask Shard, but maybe, just maybe, there's something a little bit more exciting around the corner. Here we are, folks. No Man's Wharf. Now we have the Estus Flask to +1. So, that's about it for the video. In the next one, we will take on No Man's Wharf. Until then, thanks for watching and ciao for now.